Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever the case may be, and welcome to yet another edition of Dr. C's Corner, where each week I try to bring some relevant topics to get people to think, maybe a little introspective thinking, make an adjustment, whatever it may be. Hopefully, it just helps. That's all I'm here to do. As your Associate Dean of Criminal Justice and the Social Sciences here at Southern New Hampshire University Global, and as always, on behalf of your incredible criminal justice faculty, I want to say thank you for the great work you're doing, and thank you. Great thanks goes out to all the great faculty and the fantastic advisors that help us all work together on your behalf, our criminal justice student. Anyway, as you know, I'm a fan of books. This is just some of the books that I have. My wife always kids me, "What are you doing with all those books? Do you read them?" I go, "Well, that's pretty much the point behind it, isn't it?" But I do, and I love to read. And here's a really good book I'd recommend to everybody. I'll get right back to with the details on this. But each and every week, I try to find something that at least maybe, create a spark, get you to think a little bit, maybe make yourself or help yourself feel a little bit better. I'm always trying to do that, and that's really hard, isn't it? We have those negative voices going off in our head that we're not good enough. We can't accomplish anything. But when you think about it, you know you have. In fact, if you're watching this now, you've accomplished quite a lot, right? If you're watching this video here, you're looking for something else that might help create that spark, get you to that next, say, goal or marker. That's great, and that's great about you. So this is a great book. How full is your bucket? And what I found in here, this great chapter on product productivity, but really about praise, self-praise, and praise that you can give as a leader. Now, a leader, a lot of people think that comes with the with something on the door that says boss or manager. No, we're all leaders, aren't we? If you're a parent, you're a friend, you're a coworker, you're a teammate, you are in a leadership position. And isn't it always nice to hear something nice about you, what you've done? That's the most important thing. There are studies that have shown that in the workplace, number one is not money. Number one is feeling useful, that you have a great sense of utility, and that you are valued at work. Isn't that important? Right? Even a broken clock, right, is right twice a day. But that's probably not a real good analogy. But let's say if you're a leader, here's what you want to do because it also helps you. And the other part I want to talk about is giving yourself self praise. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not egotistical. It's okay to like yourself, isn't it? Geez, I hope so. You're all you've got. Their analysis found that individuals who receive regular recognition and praise increase their individual productivity. They increase engagement among their colleagues, are more likely to stay with the organization, perseverance, right? Receive higher loyalty and satisfaction scores from customers, etc., and have better safety records and fewer accidents on the job. The number one reason people leave their jobs is they don't feel appreciated. That really, if you think about it, is not just job related. We all want to feel appreciated at work with our friends and our families, don't we? We want to feel respected, a sense of dignity. But you're not going to get that all the time, so what do? Some great stuff written about self-praise. Again, this is the world according to me. This is stuff that I find that helps fuel my own fire so I don't run out of gas and I don't get burnt out and I can hopefully do the things that I'm supposed to be doing by design, helping people. That's who I am. Can't change that. My kids called me Daddy Duct Tape because I can't fix anything. I tell them, but I'm a thinker. I like to use my brain, what God gave me. Everything else can fall apart over time, but I want to keep this going. And one of the best things that I found to keep that going is to say, you know what, I'm okay. I've done some pretty cool stuff. And I can make a list of those things because, yeah, we're all going to make mistakes. I can find negative things about me and bore you to tears for the next 2 hours. But I have some positive things, and I want you to do the same thing. When you begin to praise yourself, others will pick up on that subliminally through your body language, and your energy patterns and praise will be more forthcoming from outside influences. You're a magnet for positivity. Also, self-praise builds your self-confidence and ability to manage any task. Think about that as you go from one mod to the next. Full of tasks. When you tell yourself that you are good, you are smart, you are intelligent, you are driven, okay, that takes all the negativity and the mistakes of our past, the failures we have, and puts them in a bucket and sends them flying. Because every day is a new day. Every day is a new day that we have been given to accomplish great things. Not everybody can do that, right? Giving yourself positive feedback about your accomplishments will help you feel more confident and empowered and instructs the subconscious to give you more things to praise. You might turn to others to validate your achievements and then seldom recognize your own abilities for yourself. So don't wait for somebody to say, "Great job." Kind of disheartening when you don't hear it, right? Reminds me of those times when I was in class and I knew the answer to a question. I'm raising my hand. I didn't get called on. Oh. But did I have another chance? Did I have another shot at recognition or award, praise? Yes, but if I waited for that, forget about it, right? So what do? Take care of yourself. Know that you are excellent. Know that you're in a university setting right now doing everything you possibly can because you are very good to yourself. I've said this before in these other previous Dr. C's Corner videos. If you are not good to yourself, how can you be good for others? And in criminal justice, right, we can change the name and call it problem solving for people. One of the most difficult things we can ever even think about doing because we're not going to solve everyone's problems. And if we can't solve our own, if we can't build ourselves up, how are we going to do that for others? I don't know. So with that said, we've got Thanksgiving coming up and holidays, etc. Good time to sit back, reflect upon the great things you've done over the course of the last year. This year in particular, you've survived. You're doing great. Don't let anyone steal your happiness. And don't wait for people to pat you on the back and praise. Take care of yourself. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to hit that little subscribe button. Have a great holiday. Please be safe.